If you like this video, click like. If you want to continue to follow our adventure, hit subscribe. Your support would be greatly appreciated.
Hello, subscribers and followers. I had to do something the other day that I wasn't sure I wanted to do. And before I tell you what it is that I did, I want to make sure that you understand I am not telling you to do this. I am not telling you to do this. The reason I'm even bringing this up is because when you're out here, you have to figure out how to make this camper work so you can live in it. It's a pop-up camper. And I'm sure that most everybody would agree that it's probably not designed to be lived in. It's a tent. And it's good for camping. But to live in it is a whole different story. So occasionally you have to design or deal with problems, normal everyday life problems, that the tent camper, pop-up camper, is not designed to deal with. So, again, not telling you to do this to your camper. I have a 1970 pop-up camper, and my canvas is original canvas. It is very sturdy, and I've heard that the newer canvas is not all that sturdy. So, make your own decisions. And I hope that my videos are very clear in that aspect, that I'm not telling you how to do this. I'm telling you what we're doing. Again, this video is to tell you that you have to do, that you're going to have to do things that you may not normally think, oh, that's what I need to do, because you're trying to modify a pop-up camper to live in. All right. So, now all the warnings are out of the way. Let's talk about what I did. We got mold in the bunkins, only in the bunkins. The main living area didn't get any mold. And I understand why the bed, we only use one side, got mold. I understand that because it, people are breathing and that kind of thing. The other end is the storage area. And, we keep it closed off, actually. We only, it's got a curtain is what it's got. Okay, so it got mold. And I have a lot of allergies. And mold seems to amplify these allergies quite significantly. I used to not be allergic to cats or anything, but then the apartment I was living in had some mold. I was not aware of it. And so I had to get rid of my cat because the mold was just too much to deal with. Anyway, I have allergies. And so I take, allergy medicine all the time. I had to figure out how to get rid of the mold, which, you can buy mold cleaner, some people use bleach. It doesn't matter what you use. I'm not even trying to sell how to clean it. What I was concerned about was it removing the sealant that I put, and I use Aquatite green water, and I really like it. I really do like the sealant. It's a good sealant. Bought it on Amazon. It's expensive. It's $70 a bottle for a gallon of it, and a gallon basically does a complete wraparound. Maybe you can do all your camper in a quarter of it. So you can go around once and then a quarter more. And that's all you get. So I was worried that cleaning the canvas was going to make, dissolve the sealant, not make the sealant go away. So I decided not to clean the canvas part. I just decided to clean the vinyl up on the top until I could figure out what I was going to do. So I cleaned the vinyl. Sure enough, I dripped some, not much, just on the little spots here and there, on the canvas as I was cleaning the vinyl. Which I thought, yeah, that won't be a big deal. You know, I got a little speck here or there, and sure enough, it did leak. Those little specks leaked. The problem I didn't expect was, as the water was coming down, it was stretching the bleach down. So ended up, I had this huge long streak, several of them, along the canvas where the cleaner had fallen. Okay, so now my canvas is not sealed. So here's the problem. It's kind of a circular problem. Is I'm going to always get mold. I know this. And I'm always going to have to clean it. I know this. And I'm going to always have to seal it. There's two problems right there. The sealant, I already said, is $70 a bottle. And if I'm always cleaning mold, let's say I got to clean mold every 3 months. That is a lot of money. I mean, a lot of money spending on sealant. Problem number two is it rains more than it doesn't out here. I mean, this year it has just rained and rained and rained and rained. So the sealant takes 48 hours to dry. I can't find 48 hours to seal it with. I mean, I finally did. I mean, I saw a stretch of 48 hours and I sealed it. Well, sure enough, boy, a pop-up storm came up right at that day that I sealed it. So I'm running around with trash bags trying to cover it so it doesn't get wet and then run off. Okay, problem avoided. But I'm still back to the $70 that I got to spend, and I'm gonna, this mold is still going to be a problem. What am I going to do? Well, I had a solution, and it has worked amazing. I bought a can or 2 cans of Flex Seal from the hardware store, and I actually bought white. And just on the canvas, not on the vinyl. I didn't need to do it on the vinyl because the vinyl is waterproof whether I seal it, don't seal it, doesn't matter. But on the canvas, just in the bunk ends, I sprayed this Flex Seal. And so what it did was, or what I'm hoping it will do, and it will, is when it molds again, I'll be able to clean the surface of that Flex Seal that is on the canvas to get rid of the mold without losing the sealant. Now, I do intend to keep it sealed because the Flex Seal is on the inside, the sealant is on the outside, and I just feel more comfortable making sure that I have that sealant on there. I don't know why, but I won't have to replace it every 3 months. I might only need to replace it once a year or every 2 or 3 years. I don't know. It seems to last forever if you're not having to put mold cleaner on it. So this Flex Seal is now on the surface of the canvas. When mold grows, it's not going to grow on the canvas, it's going to grow on the Flex Seal. And so I can wipe that off with the mold cleaner, and it's going to, I feel like it's going to clean a lot easier without damaging the sealant in itself. I've tested it, it seemed to work. I put mold cleaner on it just to see if it would come off. It doesn't come off. So I think I have found a solution to my mold problem. Now, I've talked to actual RVers, because a lot of people are saying, well, there's your problem, you can't live in a pop-up camper. I've talked to a lot of RVers. Mold isn't just unique to pop-up campers. Mold is unique to all campers. It happens. You just get moisture in the environment, and it just accumulates. I know everybody's going to say, well, why don't you open up the windows? Okay, we do. I mean, we open up the windows. The other thing you have to understand is we're up here in the mountains, and it gets down to 40 degrees some nights. It gets kind of chilly. So, opening the canvas isn't always an option. We live in this thing. We have to treat it like our home, and I have to find solutions to problems that are not easily solvable. Look, if you own a pop-up and you get mold on your canvas, no big deal. If you're just camping, you come home from your camping trip, you clean the canvas, and you wait for a dry spell, and you reseal it. You may only have to do that once every, year? Maybe 2? I don't know. But I'm going to have to do this every 3 months, and there's just no way I can afford it. So I want to live in a pop-up, and I have to find solutions to problems that are unique in living in a pop-up, if that makes sense. Anyway, back to what I was saying in the beginning. I am not suggesting that everybody go and run out and buy cans of Flex Seal. If you want to, that's your business. I am not promoting the idea or discouraging the idea. That's up to you. It's your camper, and I'm not telling you to do it. It's what I did, so I could find, take care of my mold problem. What I'm trying to promote here is if you come out here and live, whether it's in your pop-up or your travel trailer, you are going to have to find unique solutions to problems that are unique to full-time campers. I'm not able to spend that kind of money where I'm resealing every 3 months. And if I am resealing every 3 months, I have to find a dry spell in which to do it. Remember, we live in this thing. So when I get a leak, I got to live with the leak. Or I'm out there running around with black trash bags covering up the sides. So anyway, that is what I'm telling you, is just think outside the box to find solutions to your problems. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Sure to subscribe. Click like if you like the video, and happy travels.